Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Give the game a second here to wake up. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope we're all having a wonderful night here. Yeah, the game needs to wake up. It's all right, if I turn off the shaders, that'll fix it. All right. Welcome in, welcome in. The game is waking up. Hello, hello, hello. Let's get some music going, shall we? There we go. Today, we are going to have a fun time, maybe, possibly. Going to spend a whole bunch of time raiding ancient cities. So, in my last hardcore episode, we built this beautiful glowing river. It glows at night. It looks super pretty. It goes into this magical waterfall, which then results in this V-shaped wave machine down here. Now, if I can get back there, I can show you the wave, the V-shape thing. What happens is that it creates this wave effect. But the issue is because it is simply just observers, it creates a weird V shape. And I think the best way for me to show that to you would be if because I'm too lazy to wait for nighttime, just boot into my testing world here. Hello, welcome in. DJ Plays, welcome, welcome. Moose, hello. So here in my, oh, I broke it. I forgot to fix that before I logged back out. Oh well. Anyway, up here, this is the wave machine that we have currently got. And if we head over here, you can see it in action. If we set the time to midnight, this is what the waves currently look like. They create this V shape. And the issue with the V shape is it doesn't look incredibly natural, does it? No, it most certainly does not. So with a little bit of help from the Jake Kelton Crafts Discord server, I built a brand new design that I deleted. I think this is the new design as well over here. And the new design has a circular wave effect. We'll find out if this is the new design in a minute here. Yes, this is the new design. So the new design has this circular wave effect. Because these are oxidized copper bulbs at the bottom, it looks better at night. So the new one has this circular radius. It's also a much faster wave effect. Up here, it's a, nope, this one. Over here, it's a much slower wave effect. It's that V shape, so it doesn't even look the most natural. So this is going to be a huge upgrade to make this a reality. However, we need 500 sculk sensors to make this a reality. And of course, as we all know, the only place to find a sculk sensor is the deep dark. So we are going to be spending the night, hopefully, making this thing a reality. But that does mean we have to go to some ancient cities. Okay, let the game catch up for a second here. Should be good once everything loads in. All right. So yeah, that is going to be the plan for tonight. For those of you who didn't see the last stream, we finally filled in these regions here. These have been giant holes for the longest time ever. And now, they're just ugly dirt. So, upgrades. Also, we have finally fixed these. So these silo towers will never again break. I've gone ahead and added a brand new clock system under this tower, which is completely independent from this tower. So never again will they end up breaking out of sync. One works while the other one doesn't. And I also did one more thing. I went ahead and I upgraded the clock system behind the river. So before, I don't know if you guys remember, but it was just a repeater circle. It just went in a circle. Now I've actually got an Etho Hopper. Bleh. Now I've actually got an Etho Hopper clock hooked up. So no matter what, when the sun comes back up, the river has to turn back off. It is impossible for the river to get left on during the day now with the new redstone clock installed. Things are looking pretty good. That's beautiful. All right, so ancient cities. I don't actually know where an ancient city might be, but I do know what we need to collect before we head out to one. So we're going to have to go ahead and get a bunch of wool. I mean, we could also just risk it, but I'd rather have the wool. Only 9. I really thought I had more than just 9 wool. But that's okay. We have a whole bunch of sheep. We can spend like 6 minutes collecting wool. That won't be a problem at all. Let's make sure we have a whole bunch of paper already set aside for flying, because I don't know how far one might be. I know we'll have to get some gunpowder when the sun goes down, but let's make sure we have paper as well. How we doing, everybody? We doing good? Hope everyone had a wonderful week. I had a pretty good week. Nothing extreme, nothing too special, just good week. Nothing bad happened, so what more can you really wish for, right? All right, there is a bunch of paper. We can go ahead and set that aside now. Like I said, we'll have to get some gunpowder when the sun goes down. In the meantime, let's go ahead and collect some wool. Now, I know I moved all my sheep away from the main base because, believe it or not, 200 sheep causes a fair bit of lag, especially when you put it right next to all of your armor stands and everything. Causes quite a few issues. There they are. So I had to move them all the way out here, which isn't too far of a flight at all, and in the nether it's like 20 blocks, so even less of an issue there. There we go, I do have some shears. Let's get only bright colors, so that's very easy for us to know where we have been. Dang, only 10? That's kind of sad. I suppose there was 10 pink wool at home, wasn't there? I probably should have grabbed that. Maybe we'll make a stop back at home before we head out to an ancient city. Now, I don't actually know how many sculk sensors to expect from a single ancient city, and quite frankly, I don't think it's gonna matter that much. I mean, if I just needed sculk sensors, I could farm them. It's not the hardest thing to do, but it's so much more fun to go run around ancient cities. Potentially, we could find the silence armor trim. That would be a huge upgrade. Plus, that would prepare me for a future video, which I've kind of been putting off. I really want to get insane. I know people say God armor a lot, which, I mean, it kind of sounds ridiculous. I already made a video once about getting God armor. As a matter of fact, I'm wearing it now. It's got all 4 types of protection on it. But I saw recently that somebody found a way to get protection 5 armor. So I would really like to try doing that. I think that could be really fun. And also, I mean, it's protection 5 armor. Would that not be amazing? I actually want to look up what all the rarest armor trims are, Because I know silence is always, people always make videos, it's the rarest armor term, yada, yada, yada. But if I'm not mistaken, purely based off percentage, I don't actually think silence is the rarest. If I'm not mistaken, the rarest one is one of the two that you find in the trial chamber, I thought. I could be incorrect, though. Don't quote me on that. But I thought there was a new one that was added that was rarer. Not necessarily because this percentage was less, but because you could only get it with like a 4% chance out of a ominous vault, and per structure, if you actually want to play into the statistics, in Ancient City you can find, I don't know, around 20 chests per city, but a trial chamber, specifically when you're only looking at the ominous vaults, you could only find like 5 or 6. It's a much, much smaller percentage. So you have to hit a lot more trial chambers, and of course, trial chambers, I don't necessarily want to say they're rare, because I don't really think they are. But, I mean, ancient cities aren't exactly rare either. It doesn't take very much to find one of them. I don't know. Probably should look it up, actually. I'm really curious. But, nevertheless, I do think silence looks the best, so I do want it. Also, this is hardcore, so if I can get a huge stockpile of those enchanted golden apples, that'd be awesome. Because as it stands right now, I only have 1. And I don't actually remember where I got it from. It was probably the trial chambers. Pretty sure. Because I don't think I've been anywhere else that would really give me trial chamber, or not trial chamber, but enchanted golden apples. Alright. That is a pretty good little set of wool. How much durability? 191. I don't know, we'll just keep shearing. It is nighttime though, so we'll want to go ahead and get some creepers. And then I am now officially out of food, which I didn't realize, so we'll want to start navigating our way back towards base so we can grab some food in the morning and then head out. Sorry guys, give me a second, just checking something real quick. All right. I do think we'll want to grab a little bit more wool, but it is nighttime, so let's go ahead and grab some creepers. Let's also just turn off these shaders. You can't see anything at night with the shaders on. Now, where did you... That's a silly question. I know exactly where he came from. He obviously came from my nether portal. There's one. What do we think of the baby mobs, guys? The brand new baby mobs? There were even more of those added this week. The community support on these so far is very mixed from what I can tell. Some love them, some don't. Very love or hate at the moment. I think overall I do like them, though. They're very cute. Some people I know are very bothered by it. I don't exactly care, in all honesty. All honesty. The baby mobs, before, they didn't serve any purpose. You know? Eventually they just grow up and it's like, okay, whatever. But now, I was not close enough for him to explode. That's ridiculous. But now they kind of have a purpose. Or at least you could make them have a purpose to some extent with that golden dandelion. And they are so much cuter. I think if you were to get, I don't think you can use the golden dandelion on villagers, though. Which is very upsetting to me. Because don't get me wrong, the baby farm animals are so cute. But the baby villager, it's like, it's just, he's a little dude. That's my little man. I really want to make a house or different builds and just have, why does he have hearts? I really want to make a build with just a baby villager in it, and it's just kind of like the little dude is in charge. I don't know why, I just kind of think it'd be funny. He just looks so funny. The mob head on the baby zombie is too big. As far as like how it looks, I'm not too upset with it. I actually think it's kind of funny. When I think of the baby zombie, I usually think of like the plushies, and on the plushies, the zombies always have giant heads. So that doesn't really bug me. The issue that I have is just that it doesn't fit under 1x1. It doesn't fit under one block anymore. So a baby zombie can no longer fit in a 1x1 area. That's the thing that upsets me. If they were to just shrink the hitbox a little bit, I think it's just barely too big. So I really need them to just shrink it just a little bit. I also saw a comment on one of my videos. Someone said that they slowed down the baby zombie, like they're not that fast anymore. I don't know if that's actually true. I don't remember seeing anything about their speed being changed. But yeah, them not being able to fit in a 1x1 hole is definitely a problem in my opinion. I feel like whenever you think of baby zombies, that's one of the things that you think of. Them just being able to get you anywhere. So the second you take away that ability for them to easily slip by you, whether it be speed or it be their hitbox, it kind of defeats the point, in my opinion. It's just another mob. One thing I'm very happy about with the baby zombie hitbox is that the hitbox is actually the size of the mob, though. Because before, the baby zombie hitbox was smaller than the actual baby zombie, so you could, like, try to hit it, and you hit just through its head because the hitbox was not the size of the mob. Which I think is probably why it doesn't fit through the one block area anymore. I'd love to compare side to side the old baby zombie to the new baby zombie, because I want to know if it's actually taller. Is the model actually taller, or is it purely just because they adjusted the hitbox? Little dude in charge. Boss baby. I was thinking more like Stewie Griffin, but yeah. Boss baby works too, yeah. I really wish you could get a baby nitwit villager, because I really want the green uniform. I mentioned in a short that the new baby villagers look like a spitting image of the Java snapshot villager. Whenever they release a article about a snapshot, they always have the nitwit villager character in the corner, and then right below it they have the author of the article and the date. This new baby villager looks exactly like it. It looks exactly like it, but they always put it in the nitwit outfit. And unfortunately in Minecraft, you can't get a baby nitwit. Because a nitwit is a profession, And they only get their professions when they grow up, of course. That annoys me. But you can get, different biome variants. So, I mean, you can get an Eskimo baby. It's really cute. And then I originally, when it came to the baby piglins, I wasn't necessarily upset, but I thought they looked a little weird. And I think they still do, to be honest. They do look a little weird. But then someone just said it was a fat toddler. And I can't unsee it now. That's all the piglins will be to me from now on. Fat toddlers. And it's so funny. If someone else had said that the new baby piglins look like their name is Charles, and they just steal your stuff. And considering the fact it's a piglin, I mean, they pretty much do just steal your stuff. But it's so funny. Any discontent I held towards the new baby piglins is now completely gone. Immediately gone. It's too funny. I feel like we gotta turn the baby piglin into a meme now. It's just too good. It's too good. It has to become the new brand new chicken jockey. I'd make a factory with all the baby mobs as workers. Oh, that'd be too good. Just do the baby villagers. Just build China in Minecraft. Oh, that'd be too funny. That'll be the very first video I make when the update comes out. I build a child labor factory in Minecraft. I put the children in the mines in Minecraft. That'll be the title. Putting child labor. Oh, that'd be too good. Oh, wow. All right, a stack of gunpowder. Pretty good. How did that miss you? Okay, let's go get a little bit of food. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Ooh, let's see if I can pronounce this. I always forget. I feel so guilty every time I forget as well. Lalanivino. Lalanivino? I'm just gonna call you Lalan. I'm so sorry. I feel so guilty every time because I know I'm butchering the pronunciation. And that's not just for you, that's usually for everyone. Unless somebody's name is like incredibly simple, like Jeff, I usually don't get it. All right, we got some food, we got our rockets. I think we're gonna get a little bit more wool just because why not? And then we can go ahead and find our way to an ancient city. Yeah, it's over here. Alrighty. Get all this wool. That'd be really funny. The only baby that I'm actually like in any way, shape, or form disappointed with so far, it'd have to be the llamas. It'd definitely have to be the llamas. I think I spent 2 weeks after the first wave of babies came out just waiting and hoping they would do the llamas because I figured they'd be so cute. But they're not as fluffy as I was hoping they would be. I really wanted to see the baby llamas just kind of like a little fluff ball, like a poof. Like I wanted their faces to just be like this fluffy ball of poof. Or I guess cube of poof. But They didn't really do that. They just kind of shrunk down the llama. Which, I mean, I guess should have been expected. But, you know, the chickens, they did the cute little yellow chicks. So I was hoping the llamas would get that poofy factor, but unfortunately not. That was a very sad one. Outside of that, though, I do think they're really cute. Type Fancade website. I don't know what that is, dude. I don't. And you know, we're not gonna find out. So, alrighty, that should be more than enough wool. We've got wool, we've got food, we got rockets. I do have a couple golden apples. Should it be needed, though? I mean, let's be real. I don't think a golden apple is gonna save us. We do have our totem though, so I suppose we're good there. Now we just have to figure out where an ancient city actually. Excuse me. We have to figure out where an ancient city actually is, because believe it or not, I have no idea. So, what is the best way to figure this out? Though I don't actually know where an ancient city is, I know that they usually spawn right under mountains. And just back here, we've got quite a few mountains. Also, I believe we can just set this to cave mode. So, do we see anything? I see a lot of skulk. I think set it to like -55. Okay, what do we see? Oh, there's an ancient city right there. Yeah, that was quick. That, is there one back here as well? No, this is where I would have expected one to be. Because if you recall, this was... If we turn this off, that's the big mountain. But there is one under here somewhere, so that's... I was just going to go over to a mountain and dig straight down, so in all fairness, would have found it anyway. I mean... Some people I know will call that cheating. I personally... Not too concerned. I don't really... Yeah, there it is. I don't really think that the whole minimap thing is cheating. I mean, you know. Alright. Oh, look at you. You're so cute. Okay. First, Ancient City. Hopefully this will end up being enough. Did a goat just try to hit me? Alright. Down we go. Straight to the depths. Cue the spooky music. No, Minecraft. Wrong music. That's the good one. Supposed to be playing the spooky one. Oh, we got like 100 blocks down to go. Okay. So how's y'all's days going? Cause this is gonna be a little bit to get down there. Pretty good, I hope. Good. Good, yep. Wonderful weather we're having. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Search useless pumpkin in Modrith. Sure. Maybe I will. How do you actually... Can anyone just post anything on Modrith? Is that like a thing you can do? Because I have made a handful of texture packs, and I've put them up for download on Patreon, but if I can just put them on Modrith, that'd be pretty cool. Okay, we should be falling into this. Oh, never mind. That's not negative. Okay, we should be falling in any minute now. I think the ceilings are usually around -20. So... Oh, here we go. Here we go. We are in. Give me the hoe. There it is. I'm a little nervous, but I believe you're guaranteed safe right here. So, all right, we're in the ancient city, everybody. Oh, yeah. I don't even know the last time I've been inside one of these things. Let's just go ahead and drop all this useless stuff. Grab our wool. I probably should have grabbed some shulker boxes. Let me get this straight. I have a shulker box full of nothing but leaf litter, but I don't have an empty one. Priorities, I guess. Yeah, I don't have an empty one. Okay. Here we are. That fire is so annoying. Now, as we all know, we do need 500 skulk sensors. So we're going to go ahead and collect up as many of these puppies as we can. Every single one we see. Ooh. I don't really see much point in holding the totem unless I spawn a big guy. That's not a good start. That's not a good start at all. Whoa. I'm not really sure what the best path to go about clearing this is gonna be. It's been forever since I've been in an ancient city. I think we're just gonna have to make sure we put wool everywhere so that we know exactly where we have been and where we haven't. And we're gonna have to get very good at not doing that. Oh my. Okay, so let me get this straight. We've already used 2 of 3. We've been inside here for about 3 minutes, and we're already 1 away. Okay, that's great start, guys. Great start. There isn't even anything I can do about this one because of its position. But, we can definitely lock out this one. Put up a little wall there. Now, hopefully... Yes, we were good to do that. Now that, I believe... Unsneak, please. That's not gonna happen. Nope. I've got almost a year in this hardcore world, actually. I think I'm a week away from 1 year. We are not playing that game, man. What is the range on... Actually, hold on. I know that. It's 8 blocks. I spent a whole day looking that up to figure out how I was going to make the river effect. So I definitely know that. So, in other words, from whatever the sound is, the skulk sensor has to be within 8 blocks. So if there's nothing within 8 blocks here, I think we're good. The question is, I don't know how the relay works. Like, I know it can't relay from skulk sensor to skulk sensor, but I don't know how it works going from skulk sensor to the shrieky thing. Okay, but I was right when I assumed that was safe. Let's... That's out of range. This feels like it's a very dangerous game I'm playing. But, man, I've already gone through... Alright, we can't go too much farther that way, but in this direction... we could get these two. We definitely can't go any farther that way, though. Alright, we should be good to get this chest. Oh, would you look at that. Already 2 enchanted golden apples. That is actually pretty crazy. I believe we can go ahead and empty out a shulker box. I do not like that sound at all. Not even in the slightest, man. Nope, 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 nope. Oh yeah, we can definitely squeeze all this into the pink shulker box. All right, so there's the black shulker box. We can use that. That'll be it though. Because the black one, well, the other black one is full of leaf litter because, again, priorities, I guess. Am I right? Okay, so we'll keep the notch apples in our hand, actually. You never know when those might be handy. When it comes to chests, let's just cover it up. Okay, we now have to... Unsneaking? Really? Okay, there's 2 over here, but that is a scary game. I don't... Oh, there is. There's one over here. Okay. What if we run outside the wall? I think that'll be much easier at the moment. The only shrieker that could get set off in this entire region over here is that one. So let's go ahead and snuff him out. Yep, there we go. That's good. Now look at all the skulk sensors we can collect because that's gone. How many stacks is 500 skulk sensors? That's a question I probably want to find out the answer to. Negative 2208. Why would I want to go 2,000 blocks away, man? Is there anything around this one? I think we can get rid of this shrieker as well. Yeah, it looks like it. And that opens up the door to all these skulk sensors. Alrighty. There's only one shrieker over here that can get me. And that gives me access to all of these. Okay. Pretty good progress so far. You see, I've never actually bothered to clear one of these systematically in a way that was safe because, well, I'd never done it in hardcore before, so I never really cared. But, doing it in hardcore now, it's definitely a bit trickier than I originally thought. Or it's not trickier, it's just slower. Oh, there is one. It's actually buried underground, though. How are you even supposed to... Dude. What? How are you supposed to get that? I mean, it's in an impossible position. I never thought I'd have to be worrying about one stuck underground. If this is the only sensor in this entire area, though, we can just get the sensor. That should do it. Oh, but there's two over there. Are they in range? Oh, don't skeleton skulls spawn? Yeah, there's one. Ah, let's do it. Okay, now that the sensor's gone, get rid of that. All right. Also, skeleton skull. Don't two spawn per... I thought two skulls spawned per one of these sections. I always die at ancient cities and just place my bed at the portal. Yeah, that's how I would always do it. I just place my bed right on top of the portal because I already knew how it was gonna go, but can't be doing that in hardcore. So, ooh, Swift Sneak 3. Oh, hold on. I'm such a liar. I have been in an ancient city before because I have Swift Sneak 3. So I don't know which one I've been inside of, but I've been to one before, obviously. I had to be. Right, there's a chest. Ooh, you know what would be smart? Let's stop completely covering them and just put one block on top of it. I feel like that's enough signification. And it doesn't waste a bunch of my resources. Okay. There's this section taken care of. We have to get in here now. Which... I don't know how we're gonna do that yet. Let's round up these sensors, though. I might not know exactly how many stacks we need, but I'll tell you what, 500 is alright, let's find out real quick. Let's... Calculator. 500 divided by 64. Alright, we need 8 stacks of sensors. 8 whole stacks of sensors. So, we're actually almost an eighth of the way there already. That's not as bad as I thought it would be. All right, this is where things are going to get interesting. Ooh, diamonds! If only my genius hadn't already set off 2 of these things. What is the timer for these things to reset, actually? Let's do a quick little search, shall we? Actually, if I'm not mistaken, can't I just... Sure can. Oh, it did the block I'm looking at. There we go. Open in browser. You guys can't see the browser page. Let's fix that for you guys. There we go. All right, so spawning wardens. When it's activated, adds a 1 to the warden alert level. If a player does not activate any Skulk Shrieker, the warning level decreases by 1 every 10 minutes. Okay. One every 10 minutes it will go down a tick. It has definitely gone down at least 1 tick since then, so we should be okay to set off another one. Now, obviously, I still don't want to do that, but it is good to know it won't be the end of the world. I'm still confused. What do you mean by just pillager outpost? Okay, this is where things are going to get interesting. Oh, we're out of orange wool. Okay. Oh, are there any underground here? That's a good question. No, there's none underground here. There are none within region. There are none with bleh. Struggling with words at the moment. There are none within an area that I need to be concerned about. It is purely just these 3. So if we just like do this, that takes care of him. Same with him. And that leaves just 1. And then it doesn't even matter that the sensor went off because there's nothing for it to pick up anymore. Wonderful. Give me that skeleton skull. Fine addition to my collection. Oh, I thought I saw a sensor up here. Alright, we are about to get 1/8 of the way through our sensor collection. I don't want to go too far this direction. I don't know what's over there yet. Alright. Ooh, look at that. 2 more sensors in the chest, even. Alright, not very good loot, to say the least. Alright, we are 1/8 of the way through our sensor collection, though, so that's wonderful. Just toss that. No, I'm not even gonna bother with that. What did I put away? There's the red wool. Grab that sensor, that sensor. Nothing in that corner we need to worry about. We're gonna want to go probably through this area where there's all those sensors we can pick up. Ooh, another skull. And then when we get over here, we'll have some... Ooh. We'll have some work to do. As far as the path to get there... Oh. There's only this one sensor that we... Or shrieker, I mean, that we have to immediately be concerned about, though. Also, fun little fact, right-clicking does not equip a skeleton skull, in case you didn't know that. Right-clicking will only equip armor. Skulls are not considered equipment, so it doesn't actually get equipped. A skull is primarily considered a block. Just to prove it to you, if I take off the helmet, nothing happens. Okay, there's two of them. We can easily get rid of this one. And then there's nothing else around to even have to worry about that one. All right. Oh, that's a lot of music discs. Swift Sneak 2, Swift Sneak 3, Swift Sneak 3, Depth Strider. Oh, wow, we've already filled the box. We definitely don't need the bones. Okay. So we should be good just to, like, run around this entire region now. I don't know what's up here. Oh, that's a lot of shriekers. That's a lot of shriekers for just one chest. Let's go this way, where there's no immediate concerns. All right, that's a lot of sensors. Very nice. Those will definitely set that off. As for up here, there's only two that I can see as being an issue here. If we just go ahead and encase these, we should be able to take care of this. All right, problem solved. All right. Let's see. Place your bets. Do we get the silence armor trim in here? Nope. Alright, we're just picking up all the junk is what we're doing. We can get rid of those. We can get rid of those. We'll take the hoe. We don't want punch one. Ooh, we got the ward armor trim though. That's nice. Disc fragments. Cat music disc. I mean, the rest of that is not needed. And another skeleton skull. Then we can navigate up here. For this chest. Feather falling 4. I mean, in all actuality, I don't think we really need the Feather Falling 4 book. But, you know, we'll grab it. Why not? Is there not a ladder to get up there, though? Just put that there to signify we were here. Now, this is where things are going to get interesting. Because this one, I count 5 Shriekers. This one ain't going to be easy. That one we can get rid of. That one would set those off, though. If we destroy this one, I don't think there's anything in range to activate the one on top here. So let's just start with that. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Hey, but I was right when I said the timer reset. And since both of them were like back to back, I guarantee you the second one is reset now as well. Okay. That one we can easily get rid of. This one we can also easily get rid of. Those two, I think we should be able to pretty easily get rid of. Something you really have to think about is the fact that skulk sensors are not actually the problem. It's only the shriekers. So if you can just isolate the shriekers, it doesn't... Okay. Started getting a bit ahead of myself there, didn't I? That's gonna summon a warden. Or not, you get 3 warnings. Oh, okay. Oh, but the next one is like, that's it, you know? Okay. Let's isolate these 2. Assuming there's nothing up here. All right, they're all gone. There's nothing else in this region. So just, now we're good. That one sensor was causing all the problems. I mean, the other 4 were not even hard to get rid of. It was just that one. Ooh. But hey, problem solved. And that is like another 25 sensors in my pocket, which is perfect because we need 500. I know the curse doesn't matter because I'm in hardcore, but like, I don't really want a curse of vanishing hoe. We can leave that there. Thank you for stopping in, Lellan. Sorry for the pronunciation, but thank you for stopping in. Have a wonderful night. All right, so we have cleared about a quarter of this thing so far. And we've gotten almost a quarter of the sensors we need, so this might be possible with just one. We also still might have to go to another one. Which, you know, is not a problem. So the next chest is over here. And here, I see one Shrieker on the path to get there. So where's that again? Up top. So we just knock out that one Shrieker and we collect all of these sensors. Don't step on anything. All right, now we can grab all these. And that is a quarter of the sensors we need already, so very good. All right, in here there is only... All right, never mind, there's 2 sensors. I thought there was only 1 for a second there. 2 sensors that we have to worry about. Yeah, it's just those 2. Let's start by knocking out... This one will be really easy to get. So if we can... Let's take that one out first. That'll be really easy. For this one, we have to cover the top, as the sensors are above, and then just, yeah. Very easy. That one is going to be the problem. But, I mean, doesn't even seem like this is going to be that bad. If this is the only one here, which it is, there's no problem. Okay, we can't get any closer because we don't want to trigger that. What's in here? Echo shards, diamond horse armor. We'll take all that. Name tag. Let's ditch the 7 candles. And the bones. And the compass. Put a block up there. Oh no. Duh, okay. That one was not safe. That one was not safe. I mean, that one was right on the edge, too. Guys, do we do it? I mean, how cool would it be to have a warden head? Yep, it knows I'm here. Okay, well, we know everything over here is safe, so we're just gonna sit over here for a minute. I think they take like 5 minutes to despawn, so just chill out for a minute. We are not gonna play that game. Not even gonna risk it. Not even gonna risk it. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Maybe we can get a spot where we can just, like, bow him? Where is he? Oh. I mean, he wedged himself in that corner. We don't even really have to worry about this, do we? Oh, yeah, we do. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Dude, he's close. No, 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 nope, nope, nope. Alright. There he is. I guess we're coming all the way over here then. He's still chasing. Oh my god, he made it through. Dude, no. I mean, I'm on the opposite side of the city now. There's no way he's gonna chase me all the way back, right? Dude, what the heck is this? He has chased me all the way back. No, 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 no. I think I just set off another shrieker, by the way. Yeah, there's another one. Imagine I just summoned one up there. Oh, that'd be awful. The Sonic Blast radius is only 25 blocks. So even if they get to the center here, they shouldn't be able to reach me all the way up here. I mean, if he's trapped right there, it's kind of like... I might as well try and get a Warden head, right? This is too easy. I don't know how he hasn't gotten out. This should all be safe over here. I already cleared it. Look at that, we got a Warden head. Why was that like, so what did he get stuck on even? Where was he? He was... Oh, he couldn't fit through here because he's 3 blocks tall. It's kind of weird that he got stuck there. I mean, he was able to chase me all the way across the city, but that's where he gets stuck? Right? Bow sounds like whiplash. Actually, actually, My bow is it's a phantom bow. This was a part of a Halloween pack I put together. So I've got, that's the wrong one. Resource packs. Ignore the fact that they all say they're outdated. They're not. They work. I created, Phantom Bow SFX. So that's what makes the sound effects. It just replaces the arrow shooting sound. It's actually just I don't know if you played Minecraft Dungeons, but in Minecraft Dungeons, that's where the Phantom Bow idea came from. They created the Phantom Bow, and I just was able to download one of the sounds straight out of Minecraft Dungeons and use it for my bow. Fun little story there. Okay. 10 minutes for that warden timer to reset. So we can go do stuff, but we got to be very careful. If I'm not this was the one that I spawned him on. So I mean, once we get that one, there's nothing else in this area. So let's slowly navigate our way back over there. Yeah, we got a warden head. Gotta love how I said, let's slowly navigate over there, and then I just madman dash it. The scary music has definitely shown up now, though, that's for sure. W. Warden head, yep. Oh, I can't even just, like, jump down there. I have to go all the way around. If I go from here, I should be good. This is the only one in the region, so yeah, problem solved. It was that easy, guys. I could have avoided spawning 2 wardens if I had just done that from the beginning. Speaking of 2 wardens, where'd the other one go? Now that I think of it, I heard the second one spawn in, but I don't know where he went. I'm gonna assume it's not an issue, because there's no one trying to chase me down right now, but just saying that probably want to be more aware of that in the future. I will happily take those diamonds. All right, there are 3 warden death machines. There's a chest up there. Oh, this one's gonna suck. Maybe we just wait for the timer to reset before we go get that one. And then we trigger however many we want. This one's also gonna suck. It's stashed inside. Ooh. This entire wing is in this is gonna suck. Okay. Okay, this is probably gonna be the only one that's manageable. I had to go and jinx it, didn't I? I said, oh, that first quarter was like too easy, wasn't it? Now look at what's up. Me and my stupid mouth. All right, so oopsie daisy. Time to go. This is the only way that's safe. So that happened, and we are now going to just like sit up here. Yeah, very funny, I know. Aha, aha, aha. Where'd it go? If you want to talk funny, I just got a message in the Twitch chat of a bot trying to sell me views. That's more funny than this. This is not funny. All right, this guy right here is not funny. This guy's the bane of my existence. And of all the spots he could go, he had to go to the one where I can't shoot him. Is the warden just like not able to get into the inner city? Are the paths just not set up in a way that he can get through? No, he can fit through that right there. He's just too stupid to figure it out. Yeah, he can very easily get to the inner city. Okay. I guess we wait. You wonder if this is how prisoners feel? I mean, probably not the exact same thing, you know? From my perspective, I'm just trying to explore and get loot. From their perspective, they're, locked up for however long. There's no expectation from their end of getting out. Real metaphor for it would be is like treasure hunting. In this position, I'm a treasure hunter. Meanwhile, in their position, they're just a prisoner. I need 500 skulk sensors, which comes out to roughly roughly 8 stacks. Which isn't actually all that bad. I'm already at almost 3 stacks. So it's not terrible. It's just that I figured, well, I already need that many. I might as well go explore. And, well, I think you can see how that's going so far. Well, I mean, actually, that's not a fair statement. The first quarter went very well. It did. It went very, very well. It's just, since then, we've had a few warden issues. Is there anything? There is. If we just kind of do that. Oh, for crying out loud. Well, before he spawns in, let's just mine as many of these as possible. And now get, dip, run, zoomies. Okay. At this point, it would be easier if I just went in there, broke all of the shriekers, and then ran and hid. You know what? If we can drag Big Boy over here, that's what we'll do. Because I just took out 2 of them. There's only 2 more. So if we can drag Big Boy out of that corner, we will do exactly that. If we can get him... I'm not sure how far I'll be able to get... Oh, there's one we missed. Yeah, I can definitely get in and out. So, since we already have to avoid one, let's just drag him as far away as possible. Oh boy. And then there's only these 2 left, so grab those, skedaddle, and now we can just sit up here for however long it should take. I hear somebody's toesy woesies. Where's he at? Oh, he's there again. Okay. This time, though, it might take a little bit longer for him to despawn. Because last time, I didn't anger him. He just spawned. This one's very angry. Okay, since we've already got 2 spawned, might I just run over here and pop? There's one sensor there, and then there's one underneath, and I don't actually know how to get underneath. But I'll tell you what, let's just send it, right? Might as well. Why not at this point? What's up, big boy? Oh, I can't hit him there. That's most of the ones in this corner. the emoji. That's funny. I might want to put the totem in my offhand. Let's do it again. Grab those. There's probably another one over here somewhere, right? Where's another one we can grab? Oh, there's one. Give me that. There's 3. 1, 2, 3. What are we up to now? Like 6 wardens? Realistically, I have nothing to be scared of until I get a sonic boom to the face. Though I would prefer not to have one of those. What else? We've already got wardens, you know, so it's just kind of like, I might as well be as effective as we possibly can while we're already in this position. Some of these we're running right up to them and it's not even like triggering. Oh, this is probably gonna spawn a couple. Yep. That's a good few wardens. Can we get this one? Okay. I feel like we're pushing it a little too far now. Disrespecting the sanctity of the ancient city. Yeah, that's for sure. But you know what? It seems to work. Like, out of all that, I still haven't gotten a sonic boom to the face. Okay, one of them's actually angry now. I'm sure he'll be a delight. Oh, I've already been in this... I've been in this ancient city. Did you see that? Those chests were already raided. And it was gray wool. I didn't bring gray wool. So this must have been where I went to get the swift sneak. And then I raided like 2 chests and ran away. Okay. Another one. Uh-oh. Where's the portal? Where's the portal? Don't go in the lava. Is this the portal? There's the portal. We're gonna stay up here for a little bit now. That's, You saw a YouTuber do that for XP. In all fairness, I think it's a pretty good strat. I do think it is. Because, I mean, I just ran through and grabbed up like 20 to 30 skulk sensors right there. I probably summoned around a dozen wardens, and I only got hit in the face once. I'm not saying you're not playing a dangerous game. You definitely are. But when you're in my position and you have full netherite armor with all 4 protection types, I mean, that sonic boom, the projectile protection blocks the sonic boom, then the normal protection, so you get 2 layers there. Plus, I have the mod, so I have the elytra and the chest plate, so I mean, it works even better for me. The only thing that poses a threat right now is I'm realizing there's one there. Besides that, though, I mean, nothing can get us. I kind of want to go in the secret room, but I'm also scared that someone might start sonic booming me through the walls like that guy's about to. Yeah, that's true. I'm definitely in hardcore. So again, that's kind of why I'm making sure I know exactly where I'm at in reference to the portal. Because this is the only truly safe spot. I think my issue is I feel a little too bulletproof. You know, I've yet to even pop a totem. I've had a totem in my offhand now for probably around 8 months. I've never even popped a single totem. So I haven't even come close to death yet. And that's probably where a lot of my issue is. I'm a little too cocky. But hey, if I don't end up popping a totem, I guess I'm fine. Alright, where was I? Let's see. This is where I started. We got all of that. We ran through here. We got all of this. So once we actually raid this little nook back here, we will have actually officially raided half of the ancient city. In all fairness, we've probably already done half, because as we just discovered, this isn't the first time I've been here, apparently. All of that for a single skulk sensor is crazy. Now, I know I didn't get all of the guys in here. I know for a fact... Okay, well... Not going to be a problem anymore. Unfortunate that happened. I really did think I'd get around that. I don't think there's anything in here. Spoke too soon. There is one. Now it's gone. I think that's it. I don't think... Uh-oh. I don't think there are any more in that region. After these 2 wardens disappear, we'll be good to go in there. I suppose we need to start turning our attention this... Oh yeah, look. I have been in here. Yeah, this... Okay. I have been in this one. This should be a safe spot. because I've been back here before. Did I take the skull? No, I didn't. There we go. Let's put wool on top. I believe these wardens are gone now, and since there's... Okay, I thought I saw a warden. It's just weird water reflections. That was a bit too scary. I thought he was staring right at me. I mean, this is a lot of skulk sensors. Oh, dang, there is still one. Here I was thinking it was safe. Now it's safe. Where's the chest? There it is. Swift Sneak 1. A skulk sensor, some diamond pants. Let's ditch all of that. We can drop the books. We don't need the books. Swift Sneak is one that even if you've already have it, I just have to take it because there's no way else to get it, you know? All right, we can come through, grab all these. There shouldn't even be a sensor in here anymore since I jumped down there. Or, sorry, not a sensor, a shrieker. So what is this? Oh, that's it? It's just an alarm system? Okay, I'll take some golden carrots. I was expecting a lot more golden apples, that's for sure. I'm kind of surprised by only 2 enchanted golden apples so far. Hoard it. Yeah, that's the plan. All right, look at that. We are a quarter of the way through the amount of skulk sensors that we need. And, or sorry, not a quarter, half. We're halfway through what we need. Alrighty. Did I already get everything over here? Sure did. So with that now done, we have completed everything on that half of the city. We've also completely finished this back corner area. So now we get to move on to this section. Which still, oh, look, we got this chest already too. When I got Swift Sneak 3, that was like episode 2. So, I mean, I was here about 11 months ago. Maybe even less. That would have been the end of February, I believe. I don't remember if that video went out at the end of February or the beginning of March, but either way, that's around 11 months. Kind of think that's interesting. We ended up circling back around to the Very first one, right? Like of all the ancient cities I could have ended up in, this is the one. I mean, it is the closest one, so I suppose it makes sense, but I hear it. Where is it? Oh. Hidden away in the corner again. Okay. Now, we've already gotten this. Because we got that when I was here 11 months ago, so... What else is over here? We've got... this really weird looking structure. We've got these over here, so... we only have this one quadrant left. Oh, no, we have this chest as well. Okay. But that is a part of that quadrant, to be fair, so the statement wasn't wrong. I just didn't quite realize the scope. Which direct this... oh. So the Shriekies are right here. Oh, come on. Oh, another ward. We'll circle back around. You know, we should probably make sure we... where's the other Shrieker? Nope, time to go. He was running straight at me. Nope. Where is the Shrieker, though? Like, genuinely, if that's the one that I just somehow managed to set off, wasn't there a Shrieker here? No. Hold the totem. Hold the totem. Oh no. All right, maybe it's time to not be so cocky. I wasn't even holding the totem there. That was... oh boy. It's all right. We're fine. We're fine. Ooh. It's because I was on the lower part. If we come back up here, we should be fine, though. Oh. Do we try and get another head? I mean, he can't reach me up here. Unless he gets to the second layer. Then it would be a problem. But doesn't look like he can do that. Oh yeah, this is an easy second warden head. I kind of want to get the final hit with the sword. That might be kind of stupid, to be honest. Oh, didn't end up doing it with the sword. But there is a second warden head. Though that was not the original plan. How it ended up working out. Where were we? Oh, this is not right. It was this way. This is it. Oh, there is a shrieker. What? Wait. Did you guys see that? The warden punched me and did less damage than when he hits me with the sonic boom. Are you serious? I mean, his hit did half health. His sonic boom gets me down to 3 hearts. What in the world is that? He's supposed to do a lot more physical damage. And none of these other types of protection should really do anything. I mean, projectile protection won't work for that. Fire won't work for that. Blast protection won't work for that. The only thing that protects from that is normal protection. That's crazy. Where did he go is the better question. Oh. Oh. This might be stupid, but... yeah, that was stupid. Nope. We're gonna stay up here. A third warden head would be dope, but we're not gonna play that game. Very lucky man. Well, yeah, that was pretty lucky. I'm not even talking about the sonic boom. Surviving the sonic boom is just like math. I've got that figured out by now. But the fist, the punch, I can't believe that. I mean, with the full Prop 4, I know it doesn't kill you, but it should have gotten me down to like 1 heart, roughly. Somehow it only did half health. I don't understand that. I mean, that's... I don't know what happened there, but I will take it. Oof. Okay. Where in the world is the shrieker that went off? Are you serious? Look at this. It's underground, dude. This thing is 100% gonna spawn another. There's no way. There's no way I don't spawn another. So it didn't spawn another. Hello? Alright, we might as well just go for a third head, honestly. Oh, this is the only section I haven't cleared yet. Why would I run through here? Man. I didn't want to spawn another. I'm just very impatient, you know? I don't want to have to just sit up here and wait. But I guess that's kind of what we got to do. Oh, dang. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, there he is. Oh, crap. Another sonic boom will kill me. We gotta be very cautious of where he's at the moment. Very cautious indeed. He's hugging this wall right here. I don't know where he's at, but I know he's on the wall. Yeah, there he is. Just in a position where I can't get him. They really did. They really did cook when they made him. That is, if you look at my skin, that's why I'm wearing my Warden onesie. I have not taken the skin off since 2019. When the Warden first dropped, I put this skin together in 2019. I haven't changed it since. Except for like the off occasion where I changed it for like one video. It's been the same skin for the last 7 years. That's crazy to actually say out loud. The fact that it's been 7 years since the Warden came out. That just like hit me like a train. 7 years. Wow. Seven years ago. That's crazy. Wow. Points for the commitment. Silence trim is peaked too. Yeah. Thanks, man. The trim would definitely be a nice bonus. I don't expect to find it in here. Now I feel old. Me too. Me too. 7 years ago is crazy. Alright, Warden is finally gone. Yes, 7 years ago. Wow. I don't expect to find the trim in here. The main focus is just skulk sensors for the waterfall. But hey, maybe we'll get lucky. I don't need a mending book. I'm gonna stop. I was gonna say I'll stop collecting the cat discs, but I know myself. I'm not gonna do that. I know it serves no purpose to keep collecting them, but it's another music disc. Okay, another ward armor trim. I'll take the disc fragments. We're 2 away from being able to get that disc. Although, I might have some at home. I don't know if I took any from the last time I was in here. Where is this sensor? Is this underground again? Yeah, it is. That's what annoys me. Because you come into these areas and you think, oh, I'm safe, that's good. And then there's just a shrieker underground. And it's like, what? Why? How did I not see 6, 7 sensors right there? That's crazy. Did I get that? I did. So all that's left is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 different chest areas is all that's left. And as far as sensors go, well, I guess, again, it's only 4 areas left. Sensors aren't going to be outside of those 4 areas, really. This area has got just the 1 shrieker. So assuming I don't mess up my entry, we're good. The loot, I feel like it's normally pretty good. Because normally the loot around here is... Well, it's good if you're early game. Let's put it that way. Because looking in this box, like I've got a whole bunch of diamond pants and enchantment books. You know, Feather Falling 4, there was a mending. It's not that it's bad loot, it's just at this stage in the game, anything outside of armor trims and enchanted golden apples serves zero purpose. Like all these Swift Sneak books, I'm gonna still take them because I can't get them anywhere else. Same with the horse armor, but it doesn't really serve me any purpose to keep grabbing these things. I mean, for crying out loud, I made this one set of armor in episode 2, and I haven't changed anything since. And I'm not going to change anything until I get the Prop 5 armor and do that video. It's like... Yeah, that's also true. You get it from villagers. The only reason I really think anyone... I mean, it's a... When it comes to the early game, it's more about fun. Like, how much fun is it, you know? When you're early game, assuming you are not in hardcore, like if you're in my position and you're sitting in hardcore, no, you're not, you're right. Nobody in their right mind is going to charge an ancient city early game. But if you're someone who's just playing normal survival, you're not doing like anything interesting with it, you're just trying to have a good time, maybe you're playing with some buddies or whatever it might be, you're not going to care about safety, and you're not going to want to sit in a hole with villagers, so that's when you would come here. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, when I started my first hardcore world, because this is my second hardcore world, the first one ended very shortly. But my very first hardcore world, episode 1, the very first thing I did after getting iron armor was raid an ancient city. And before you ask, no, that's not why the world ended. It ended because of a trial chamber. But I mean, I see the allure, that's for sure. But yeah, I mean, there's not much here. I think there's only these 3 chests left. And the other thing is, again, outside of like the golden apples, there's no reason to really come here late game. And even then, the golden apples, the enchanted golden apples, I'm pretty sure they're more frequent in trial chambers. Which is kind of crazy when you think about it, because they are incredibly frequent here. So to say they're more frequent out of trial chambers is just like, oh, wow. But I'm pretty sure they are. Pretty sure they are. Oh, this one has the 2. This one's got nothing. I can get that 1 Shrieker, and then there's nothing to worry about generally until I get near that other chest. All right. We are almost done with this city. There's only 2 more possible spots where I could think a warden might spawn. One of them... This guy. Give me all these sensors. I must say, I enjoy desert temples more than any other structure. You do get golden enchanted apples from there. but it's nowhere near as much as ancient cities. I think desert temples normally, I know they can give more than one, but normally it'll just be one, if any. These things you're expecting to get. These things, along with trial chambers, you're expecting multiple. They are just a lot more common in these structures. That cave sound right there is awful. Noise to my ears. 2 sensors. The only thing that is of any real reason to come here that I could think for like a late game player would be like you mentioned the candles. That could be a very good reason. Because even the enchanted golden apples, like it's cool to have them. When does anybody ever actually use an enchanted golden apple? I mean, genuinely, I never use them because you collect them and then you're like, oh, this is so rare, so you just hold on to them. I mean, I've had this one since, I don't even know when, one of the very early episodes. It's just not something, at least that I do. I feel like a lot of people act the same way, though. So then, yeah, I mean, oh, look at that. We can now craft that disc 5. So then what ends up happening is you can get the candles, but if you're late game, you can very easily just make a farm that produces candles and doesn't require you to come sit in this death-ridden area. So, I mean, I don't know. All right, this, I believe, is it. 2 shriekers, 1 sensor, 1 chest. This is the last one. Enchanted golden apple, 2 sensors, diamond horse armor, swift sneak 3, and then I don't care about protection 2. Okay, well, we have completed the ancient city. Obviously, gonna want to grab any loose skulk sensors we see laying around. We got almost 6 full stacks. Almost. Honestly, I guarantee I can scrape up 5 more sensors around here. Sorry, not 5, 7 more sensors around here. I most certainly missed some. I guarantee you there's 7 more. So we have gotten 3/4 of what we need then. That's not bad from one ancient city, and that took about an hour and 22 minutes. So by the time I'm out of here, about an hour and a half, not bad at all. Oh yeah, you hear that? I missed a whole bunch over here. Where are they at? Oh, I don't think I grabbed that. Never mind, I did grab that skull. Where are these? Oh, there's like a whole thing down here. All right, there we go. Full 6 stacks. And over a stack of Skulk Shriekers? Dang. Also, you know what? While we're here, I should be grabbing redstone. Redstone is a resource that I do not have very much of. So now that we have gone through this one, where would be the next closest one? Oh, there is one over here. Is this, just the other end of this? Yeah, it is. That's this mountain over here. Is there one over here? No. Okay, so we can go hit that. That wouldn't be bad at all. Let me go ahead and end these recordings real quick. I don't even know what this is. Clip 6. I lost track. That's not bad. What we should do is stop back at home before we go do that. There's my tunnel. Ooh, you know, here's another question. How... Oh, the stream's only been going about 2 hours. Alright, maybe we head over there. I'm not sure. The question... Oh? Really? Why'd it give hearts when I only got... Huh. I probably haven't slept in, like, 3 days, so let's go sleep as to not get phantoms. Also, day 1960. We are so close to 2,000 days. So excited to hit 2,000 because when we do hit 2,000, I get to put out that 2,000 day movie video, which is always exciting. But also, 2,000 days, hopefully we'll have some minor stuff done in here. But when we do hit 2,000 days, I'm gonna start the giant project back there, so that'll be fun. Looking forward to that. And hey, we're only 40 days away. We're getting pretty close. Where do I want to put all this is a good question. You see, kids, it really pays to be organized. So, yeah. So we did get the ward armor trim, which is nice. That's an upgrade for sure. 10 diamonds as well, which is nice. Let's put a new barrel down over here just to store, in general, all this. The redstone can come out. The name tags can come out. So there's all that. Wonderful, wonderful. The name tags can just go in this mess for right now. I gotta clean this out. This is a problem. There's just a little bit too much junk in there, so it kind of defeats the point of having it. 2 warden heads. Your Minecraft world is so mesmerizing. Thank you. Thank you very much. It is pretty nice. That giant project that I plan to start on 2,000 days, trust me, it'll be so much. Actually, it's going to be 2 giant projects because it's going to be this one in this whole area. And then there's going to be a whole nother one back here. Trust me, when the 2 of those are completed, ooh, it'll be so nice. Skeleton skulls. Redstone. The redstone, let's just take care of this and put it in my shulker box right now. Yeah, the gunpowder doesn't even fit in the bundle. Like, it's that bad. Why do I have an oak button? Get rid of the oak button. 16 torch. There's the problem. The torches don't belong in the bundle. Copper cockatoo. I definitely don't need a dried ghast in my bundle either. I will grab a shulker box actually, because we're gonna need more than just these. We're also gonna have to collect about, I'm not even sure, but multiple stacks of black wool. So we can just do all that in the one box. There's the wool, and then these barrels can go back. Actually, just place them down. Okay, I'd say that was a pretty good trip. We got 75% of what we need in terms of skulk sensors, so definitely good progress. Get a good stretch in here. Ugh. That guy is so annoying. So annoying. I'm gonna have to move him somewhere, like far away. It's too annoying. Too annoying. Alright, fellas. Here is going to be the deal. Stream has been going 2 hours, 10 minutes, just about now. It's been a good stream. I would like to go raid another one, but it's getting late over here. Kind of ready to hop off. Yeah. I mean, I could easily go for like another 20, 30 minutes, but not long enough to go do another trial. Sorry, not trial chamber, Ancient City. So here's what we're gonna do. Here's the dealio. We're gonna end it here. We are going to end it here. So we're gonna go ahead and click this. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Hope you all have had a wonderful time. I tell you what, keep an eye out this weekend. I don't have any plans this weekend, so I may end up doing another stream this weekend where we go raid that second Ancient City. So if anyone's interested, keep an eye out for that. But until then, thank you all so much for joining me. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see y'all next week. Good night.